your apocalyptic dreams, you finally gone and done it. It was the idea of living in peace you couldn't stomach. You could have been amongst the stars, but you just didn't want it. Rather drop yourself in the abyss to see how far you plummet.
So I had a bit of a chuckle this week watching some folks get upset at NASA because apparently a few online publications, I think Cosmopolitan, Yahoo News, and what was the other one? I think Maria Claire. They ran articles claiming that NASA changed everyone's zodiac signs. And as you can probably imagine, hilarity ensued because without a doubt, astrology is one of the longest running religions still believed by vast numbers of people. Now, I say it's a religion because it's completely faith-based, chock full of anecdotal evidence, confirmation bias, and scientific illiteracy. Hell, even I used to believe it. It was taught to me since I was a kid. I had my mom telling me I was a Taurus because I was born on a certain date, and as such, there were certain personality traits that I had because I was born under a specific star formation. And not only that, but it's a widespread cultural belief system. I didn't know one single person that didn't accept zodiac signs and its traits as a reality. I mean, yeah, they may have scoffed at horoscopes. I knew a few of them that did that, but they still accepted that their personality was written in the stars, so to speak. But then I learned basic astronomy. And once you do that, you see all of the glaring flaws in that ideology. And then once you start to actually critically think about it, you begin to see how utterly absurd the entire premise of it is. Just the idea that a bunch of big balls of gas millions of light years away from us and each other would have anything to do with your personality or the choices you make in your life is so laughable that I'm actually embarrassed to say that I used to believe in it. Now, for the record, I don't think our ancestors were stupid at all. It's just that they worked this stuff out based on the tools of observation available to them at the time. But see, years have gone by, and our tools of observation are far more advanced. We now know that the universe doesn't stand still. Stars move, planets move, and as such, the very foundation from which astrology was built in the first place is pretty shaky, baby. I mean, we know those star formations don't even correspond with the months or the zodiac signs anymore. They're like a month off. And we know it's because the Earth's axis is tilted over the last 3,000 years. And yet, people are still using astrology to explain people's personalities. And in a lot of cases, it's their go-to. Like, never mind other factors like how they were raised, who raised them, the culture they were raised in, their education, life experiences, and all that. Nope. It was the stars. The stars did it. Right. I'm going to suggest that maybe, just maybe, it's time for us as a species to grow up a little. Maybe it's no longer acceptable for the vast majority of us to be so scientifically illiterate. That maybe we should care a bit more about what we believe and why we believe it. So here's an experiment. Let's all just put a moratorium on belief in general. Let's do a reset. Let's start right now and say, we don't believe in anything. And start making people prove things. Now, if you consider this to be a bit extreme for whatever reason, consider the alternative.